I am currently grinding some weed. I will be with everyone in a moment so that we can watch me have nothing on this fucking game. Mozzie's getting high. That's me. I'm already like 37 times higher than weed could make me, though, so that's cool. It's okay. I wonder if I start making jokes about like doing heroin and meth and shit, if I'll just randomly get banned because they'll believe me. Like some people have been saying lately that it has been quiet, but like here, I'll put a screenshot of like I'll speak a little loudly and I'll put a screenshot of what the OBS looks like. No, I have music playing. I do. Wait. I do have music playing. Why isn't it? Oh, it only comes through my headphones now. Because I have everything set up with my headphones now. That's weird that it doesn't come through desktop. I just didn't have my headphones on yet. I haven't done anything to the YouTube live stream yet either. Oh boy. I'm behind. Yeah, there's that. Thank you for following, Brandon. Helldivers 2, and now we just need the thumbnail. Okay, that's done. Oh man. High as shit. Sometimes my medication just does that to me. Sometimes like the medication is just really strong. It is what it is. Oh, I need my camera. I kind of need my camera. I kind of need that. I have shit everywhere. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's about right for elements. They like the names don't get crazy at certain points. Because like a lot of the time we don't know exactly what they are, and we're just like, all right, it's just a new element, I guess. And what do we want to call it? Element 3,457. We've still got the other 3,456 to figure out what the fuck they are. Throw that one in the bin. Like, there's just so much sometimes that like you can't just go down every single one of them and call it deuteranumite or deuteronomite, deuteranumite. Like, eventually the names are just too much. Pretty sure plutonium was. I'm pretty sure some of those are like named after people. Glenn T. Seberg and his collaborators Arthur Wall, Joseph Kennedy, and Edward McMillan came up with the name plutonium in 1941. The name was suggested to follow the pattern established by the discovery of preceding transuranic elements, uranium, neptunium, named after the planets Uranus and Neptune, by choosing Pluto, the distant planet at the time, for the subsequent element 94, so plutonium. Hey, Soggy. God, I wish there was like some kind of media that I could show people that like expressed how strong Dilaudid is. There's really not. Oh, this one might work. This one actually has a lot of views and it's like a kind of short video. Oh yeah, I know. There's nothing open. I just, like, the first thing I opened that could be shown is this, which I just opened. So, let's have, like, a small, like, 10-minute education thing real quick. So, Jesus Christ, I don't know how to say that. So, basically, this system that I'm pretty sure is about to be explained is the morphine equivalency system. So, the government, like, because legally the government control, like, it's a controlled substance. It is something that the government makes sure that people don't abuse. It's something that like we can't have in huge amounts. Like, you just can't. So, in order to keep track of like the legality of everything and make sure that people are taking the right amount, there is a system called the morphine like equivalency system. It's called MME. And basically, oral morphine hydrocodone. It's in the center because that is the baseline. So it counts it by points. So morphine, 1 milligram of morphine is 1 point. That it is as simple as it gets. So if you are taking 10 milligrams of like morphine every 6 hours, that means you take it 4 times a day, right? That means you're taking in total that day 40 milligrams of morphine. That means your MME for that day is 40. The legal limit is 100. Doctors can prescribe beyond the legal limit because I'm at like 210. But yes. So basically, like, all of these are brought down to like how many points of morphine is it? So like oxycodone is going to have like 1.5 times points. So if you have like 10 milligrams of oxycodone, it is 15 points because it is 0.5. It is like 1.5 times stronger than morphine. That's how the system works. Is that I mean, I'm kind of exaggerating, but I take hydromorphone. So, like, how much stronger is... God damn it. Hydromorphone belongs to a class of drugs. It is 2 to 8 times greater than that of morphine. You are legally not supposed to be prescribed this medication unless you've already 5 to 10 times more potent than morphine. Like, it is extremely dangerous to be diagnosed with this medication if you haven't already been on some very strong painkillers. Very strong. Yeah, all of these. It is dangerous if taken inappropriately. This is one of the strongest narcotics that you can get. The only narcotic you're getting that is stronger than mine is fentanyl. That is it.
Hey guys, so good to see you all again. This video is going to be an introduction to this concept known as equianalgesia. What this means is equal pain killing.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people think that painkillers, whether it's aspirin or fentanyl, they think that these painkillers, they might be a little bit different, but how different are they? This video is going to kind of introduce you to the system or the chart by which providers keep them all.
My boy needs some sound panels. My boy needs some sound panels and maybe like something on his mic. He's echoey. He's echoey. He's in a room without much in it. I can tell.
Separate, and really try and give you an appreciation of how very strong some of the different drugs that we have. So I chose some examples here. These are ones that you've probably heard of, and I guess my goal here is to make you aware of just how strong some of our painkillers are, and how this stuff is not something to be messed around with. Also, I kind of want to talk to you about the gold standard, which is a good introduction or a good segue here. We kind of compare the efficacy or how well a painkiller works by how it compares to oral morphine. So that's taking like 10 milligrams of oral morphine by mouth, or hydrocodone.
So this video is 10 years old. So this video is kind of a little behind in terms of like the MME chart, because nowadays like the MME chart is something that everyone knows about. It's something that everyone follows. Back then, I don't know if that like chart was actually fully fleshed out, but as you can see, the concept is still the same, right? Like they use morphine as the basis, and then every other drug is how strong is this compared to morphine? And that's how they class the drugs, basically.
Now those are kind of our two like gold standards. So really when we're talking about this,
I know it's boring educational stuff, but I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know if you are trying to be around me.
Strength of a painkiller, we want to know, hey man, is it stronger than oral morphine? And that's really what we're talking about. So I have these listed up here, and I'm just going to quickly go through them. Again, these are probably ones you've heard of, and I'll try and yell.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what ASA is. I have a feeling it's going to be like Advil or like Tylenol or something.
About any trade names if it comes up. Acetylsalicylic acid is actually aspirin, and this is going to be the weakest that I'm going to talk about. This is
genius.
360th as strong as hydrocodone.
So yeah, even like Tylenol and stuff is technically on this list. Like as you can see, aspirin here is 360 times weaker than morphine, which is a lot.
So people, they come into the hospital and they ask for hydrocodone or that sort of thing, and they say, well, hey, I've been taking aspirin and it hasn't really even been touching this pain, maybe some hydrocodone. That is a big step. It's a big step from aspirin to oral morphine. It's 360th as powerful. So we usually taper this down compared to aspirin. So if you're taking...
What he's not really mentioning, though, right there, is that is the next step. Right. That is the next step. So this is aspirin. This is codeine, right? Usually you get like cough syrup mixed with codeine to like help with like pneumonia or I guess like other things. I can't really remember what he uses. But codeine isn't usually, you can get codeine in pill form, but it's not common that people are given codeine for that kind of thing. Tramadol, you might as well give someone Tylenol. Like it used to not even be a narcotic. Thank you for following, Shy. It used to not even be a narcotic. Tramadol used to not even be classed as a narcotic. It wasn't considered strong enough, but because it's such an addictive medication, regardless of it not being that strong, it is now considered a controlled substance. I don't know what meperidine is. And then the first one that we go to, so you get prescribed Advil, and then the next step is hydrocodone, pretty much. Unless you're considering things like, oh, well, 100 milligrams of aspirin, that didn't work. Let's give them 400 milligrams of aspirin. Like that, yes, there are those steps. But like the next medication up is basically hydrocodone. We can give people Tylenol, aspirin, ibuprofen, all of those things. They're all at like the exact same level. And then when it gets to any kind of actual pain, the next step up is hydrocodone. Like that's just how that works. He's trying to explain it like it's a big step up. And he's going to talk about these 3 medications over here, which are not prescribed for those things very often.
Like, another NSAID might be like ibuprofen. You might be taking 400 milligrams of ibuprofen and codeine, which is an antitussive or knocks out your coughing. So a lot of people have it in cough syrup form.
Yeah.
This is 1/10 as strong as hydro or oral morphine.
It's also what people use to make lean. I'm just saying. I'm just adding that in. Like when people are making lean, they're usually using like Sprite, like a little bit of grape something to make it purple. And then they put some codeine with cough syrup in there. It's like that purple drink that like there's like a lot of songs about it. It's called lean. It's you have to make it yourself. It's like you get like a styrofoam cup. Yeah, it's kinda actually, yeah. Like you're trying to get drunk and fucked up if you're drinking lean. Not really drunk, but like you get like a drink or like a styrofoam cup, put some ice in it, put some Sprite in there, and then you can put like some grape soda in there to make it purple because like all lean is purple, and then you pour some codeine and cough syrup in there, and then bam, you've got like a lean, like a good drink that also gets you kind of fucked up because of the codeine. Like I don't do that kind of shit. I don't. Yeah.
Next one's gonna be tramadol. This is a very, very, very.
No, I mean it can be like there is like Gabersup's lean, like and it makes like the lean flavor, which isn't really lean. But like there's like lean has kind of become like a meme thing at this point to where not a lot of people know about the actual thing.
Very popular painkiller right now.
This is almost half over, so like we don't have long.
Less addictive and also have some sedative properties.
Yeah, so this is as strong as codeine. Notice how quickly he goes past it because it's ass, and no one uses it, and no one wants to use it because it's ass.
Been handing out tramadol like candy lately. That's also 1/10.
They used to hand out tramadol like candy, but this is 10 years ago. This actually, I mean, to be fair, this is 10 years ago. I should remember that.
Just like codeine. The next one is meperidine, which isn't
even he had a hard time fucking saying that shit, dude. What is that? What is meperidine?
Used as much anymore, but it used to be used quite a bit. It's still used by some people, and it's commonly called Demerol. You might have heard of that. That's 1/3 as potent or as strong as hydrocodone, oral morphine. This one was called 1/1.
Demerol makes sense.
That's the gold standard. That's the potency.
Okay, so here we are, right? We're now at the gold standard. So these are the things that people are like, doctors want to prescribe this stuff first. They want to prescribe this stuff first. Like if you go in saying that like you're hurt, you're in a lot of pain, they want to give you aspirin first. Advil, ibuprofen, Tylenol. They don't want to give you this. They don't want to give you morphine either. It's very addictive. It could ruin your life. Like they don't want to give you this shit. So the stuff on the left is ideally what they give you. And even then, like, I think this is all controlled substances. Like, this might be a special kind of aspirin that's a controlled substance. It's just really weak. But we're now at the gold standard. 1 milligram of morphine is 1 morphine. So, like, that's just, like, 1 point. That's just how that works. 1 to 1. That is the gold standard.
We're going for. Next on this list is going to be oxycodone.
I took that for a while.
Percocet.
I've taken all of those. That's going
to be 1.5 times as strong as hydrocodone.
Yep. Also, I was right about that. 1.5.
Said, well, I took a hydro last night. Can I have an oxy today? Well, they're actually bumping up the scale. Those aren't synonymous with each other.
I used to think they were.
Move too far ahead. I wanted to mention real quick. You might have heard of hydrocodone in its mixture form with acetaminophen or Tylenol. as Lortab or no.
Yeah. So doctors want to give you that too before like Percocet, stuff like that. So normally if you're prescribed hydrocodone, your pill will be like actually a pretty big pill. And the pill is like 5 milligrams Vicodin, 5 milligrams hydrocodone, and then 325 milligrams of Tylenol. So they want to dilute the like narcotic with Tylenol. It helps get rid of like some of the addictive properties, and it just like it can help. You know, Tylenol does good things to pain. It really does. People think that it won't be enough sometimes, so you can also ask for your painkillers without the Tylenol. That's absolutely possible, and they will do that. They'll just do it. They don't care.
Norco, that sort of thing. That's how it's commonly prescribed to try and get that extra.
Norco, I tried that too. I think I can't remember. I think I tried it like once or twice. I can't remember what my doctor explained to me what it was, but I don't know. I can't remember how that went. But I'm not on it anymore, so probably not great.
Pain-killing kick from acetaminophen. IV morphine.
I've been on that.
Actually, 3 times as potent as oral morphine. That's because we're injecting it as a high bioavailability, which, without going into too much into farm, what we're talking about here is if we pump it straight into your bloodstream, it's going to hit you a lot pure without being broken down or metabolized, versus oral morphine has to, be absorbed from your gastrointestinal tract, that sort of thing. Next one up on the list here is hydromorphone.
This is my medication, hydromorphone. This is what I take. I take this every probably like 4 to 6 hours. If I don't, I can't move. I am in extreme pain if I don't take the medication. Like, I can't stream, I can't function, I can't do anything a normal adult would do if I didn't have my painkillers.
Morphone. Hydromorphone you might have heard of as Dilaudid.
Dilaudid, yeah.
5 times as potent as the gold standard here. This is commonly used for post-op analgesia.
So, like, that is why my points are so high. So, like, let me look at my bottle real quick. I take 2 different kinds of Dilaudid. One of my Dilaudid pills is instant release. That's what I take through the day to, to live my normal life. I take, like, this all day, every day. And then when I go to sleep, I take a long-acting Dilaudid pill so that it lasts through the night and I don't wake up 3 hours later in excruciating pain. So, the long-acting is 8 milligrams. 8 times 5 is 40 points. So that one pill that I take at night to go to sleep is 40 points. The other one is take 1 tablet by mouth 5 times per day. And they are also 8 milligrams. So, 5 times 40 is 200. My current MME is 240. That is where I'm at. We don't really care about the rest. Well, we can look at fentanyl.
Someone that just had a colectomy or something. Also,
so right here you can see fentanyl is 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine. I've been given fentanyl. Didn't do shit for me. I told them to give me morphine. I told them to take the fentanyl, fuck it, get rid of it, and to give me morphine. Jesus Christ. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. I couldn't do it. I don't know. Some narcotics work for some people, some don't. Like, some, give someone like a shot of morphine and it would absolutely fuck them up. Like, they're throwing up. They're like dying. They're so high. I think you give another person a shot of morphine that, like, did nothing. It literally did nothing. It, like, didn't affect them at all. It is very drastic how different things affect different people. Clothes and stuff I don't need. What is that?
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty. Hi there. Democracy.
Hang on, I'm trying to find it.
Life. Oh, hello. But freedom doesn't come free. Sweet liberty! No!
It's gonna be one of those fucking games, man.
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important
All right, hang
decision
on.
of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join.
It's full screen, I think, so OBS can't see it. For some reason. The game is full screen, so OBS is like, nah, that's not a thing. That doesn't exist. When you minimize it, it just stops existing to OBS, and to go to OBS to select it, it minimizes. So it could be what you're using to capture it. I don't use game capture for my games. I usually use borderless window anyway. I don't know why it was full screen. Yeah, I use window capture because I had a lot of trouble with game capture. Anytime I tried to get game capture to capture a game, I struggled. So as you can see, my fingers are clicking the buttons, right? But that's only if I'm using the mouse.
Freedom's greetings. I'm Coretta Kelly with breaking news.
I mean, do we want you to be leader or me? Because I gotta unlock my stuff. Oh,
Using the
I actually meant to click N is...
on terminate hive worlds. This biological substance appears to be a more concentrated form of element 710.
Because I need to unlock the other difficulties.
Great tidings, Helldiver. The substance found in the glue may be the greatest gift of freedom since the discovery of Element 710. They are calling it Element 711.